Hey guys, it's December 30th. I'm Lawrence Presman, the Prez, co-founder of WagerTalk Media and a host of the best hockey show anywhere on the planet, Puck Time. You can find us every day, Monday to Friday at WagerTalk TV. Today's guest, Carmine Bianco, just me and him, one of my best friends, nicest guy you'll ever meet, and a proud maker of limoncello. What the hell is limoncello?
Limoncello is it's like an aperitif, man. It's very good.
Isn't that an aperitif?
Aperitif. I'm Italian. We say it differently. It's kind of like a sambuca. It's anything. It's something that you really chill in the freezer, and then you just do shots. You pull it out. It never freezes because there's so much alcohol in it, and you just do shots. I had some people over yesterday while I watched a football game, and I brought out the limoncello, and they absolutely loved it. So.
Excellent, brother. I went 4-1 in the NFL yesterday. My only loss was Seattle, and tough loss, man. They get down to first and goal from the 1 yard line with 40 seconds on the clock, give or take, and then they just lost their brains. Terrible penalty. A penalty that really cost them a home game. And likely put them in a way worse position. I would much rather host Minnesota at home than go on the road and play Philadelphia.
Yeah, they literally handed San Fran the number 1 seed, obviously, and now the road to the Super Bowl goes through San Fran. But they've gone, listen, those two teams could very well be playing again for a berth in the Super Bowl, and Seattle has gone to San Fran and beaten them. It's obviously some injuries to the team, but they totally mangled that last minute using 2 timeouts, especially one on 4th down, to try and figure out a play. If they had that when they got the ball down to it had 28 full seconds to get 4 plays, and it still brings in the running game. The running game was still in penalty, and you're at the or 7-yard line. The running game is out of play, and it's passing. And in a compacted field, it's so much tougher to complete a pass.
Yeah,
so it kind of sucks. You probably should have gone 5-0.
Total brain cramp. We have 2 really, really good specials to give out today, and I want to give out the first before we get into the card. There's only one NHL game today. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at that NHL game, and then we're going to take a look at the 2 early 1 p.m. games tomorrow. There will be a show tomorrow, Carm. You were saying you don't think people are going to watch it, but we have a pretty loyal customer base, and I think we're going to get a lot of views tomorrow, brother.
Listen, I would watch it.
Well, you watch every day.
But I watch the show even when I'm not on it. More to the fact that most people are likely planning or getting ready for New Year's Eve and likely not focusing on betting the evening NHL games. It sounds as stupid as it sounds. I'm probably going to be betting those games and just check the results the next day.
Well, that doesn't sound stupid. I'm going to be betting those games. And plus, Andrew McGinnis texted both you and I and said, have an incredible New Year's. Hope you have lots of fun. And my response was, dude, we're too old for this shit. Like, seriously, we've had our New Year's. You go with your 23-year-old body and have a blast, and Carm and I will probably stay at home and watch football. And
do you know what I'm doing for New Year's tomorrow?
Tell me.
I'm actually doing what I call the anti-New Year's thing.
That seems about right.
Well, I'm too old for this stuff. I'm actually going out for dinner tonight downtown Toronto, a steakhouse in the Shangri-La Hotel. I think the place down there. So it's fantastic. We're going to join some friends for dinner. And then tomorrow I booked a 7 p.m. dinner where you have to be out in like 90 minutes because they have to turn over the tables. So my dinner is over by 8:30. I'm home in my pajamas in front of the TV by like 9 o'clock, and I'll watch whatever's on.
Well, please God, don't watch
special or NHL.
Don't watch the bloody ball drop. I mean, what a waste of time that is.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, let's get into it, man.
Minnesota.
We're talking 3 NHL. Oh, wait, I didn't give out your promo.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so you can tweet the promo out. It's only available for 2 days. It's the best promotion we will ever offer. ever regarding Carmine Bianco. And guys, just to give you perspective, one more day, 2 more betting days left in 2019. Carmine doubled your bankroll on the year. 100% return on your money. If you started the year with a $10,000 bankroll and you bet every one of Carmine Bianco's plays, you would be at $20,000. Now, I understand that some of you want a greater return than that. It's ridiculous. If you made 10% on your money every year, handing it to a money manager, putting it into mutual funds, buying stock, buying gold, buying Bitcoin, whatever you do, if you made 10% return on your money, it will take you 6 years to double your money. If you bet Carmine Bianco in 2019, it would have taken you 1 year to double your money. And Carmine did it the year before. Guys, buy a full year of Carmine and you will double your bankroll. Take 5% of your life savings. You will Carm. People use 5 to 10% of their life savings on that risk section of their portfolio. So instead of buying penny stocks with your risk section of your portfolio, suck it up and buy Carmine Bianco's sport package. 1 year, I took $1,000 off this package, dude. It's regularly $1,999. I took $1,000 off. It's only $999. Carm 999. Tweet it out. It is available till the stroke of midnight tomorrow night. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a hell of a lot more fun than buying mutual funds.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, because I know that there's a lot of guys out there who love action. They want daily plays. And that's sort of the one thing I think that sort of separates me from a lot of the other guys at WagerTalk, just because in the fact that I handle a lot of soccer, I handle a lot of hockey, and just the sheer volume of games throughout the year. I had, over the course of this year, over 1,500 plays. It averages about to four plays a day. But you have to look at, on any given day, there's about 40 different soccer games going on. I try and pare them down, whether it's 1 or 2 plays. Literally every single day of the week, there's something going on. And hockey, there's 1,300 plus games. We've got the second half of the NHL season coming up, obviously the NHL playoffs, some big tournaments with Champions League, Europa League finals, knockout stages, the Euro 2020s, which is big. It's the second biggest soccer competition other than the World Cup of soccer, and it'll be played this summer. So in a summer where there's only baseball going on, and a lot of people hate baseball, there's going to be some action going on with the soccer as well.
But guys, one sec, Carm. Please, guys, remember, Carm does every sport, not just soccer and hockey, NFL, college football, college hoops, NBA, baseball. I rate him in the top 2 handicappers out of our entire family. Dude, I got to stop you. We got to get into some hockey, okay?
Yeah, let's do this.
Pittsburgh, 1 game tonight. Pittsburgh is hosting Ottawa. And, well, here's a typical, Pittsburgh, they're so good, minus 280, playing a lowly Ottawa team. Over and under is 6, but I can't take Pittsburgh here. I understand they're playing really good hockey. They've won their last 2. They've won 6 of 7. They've won 8 of 10. Ottawa's not as bad as people think they are. They're zigzagging right now. They're 2 and 2 in their last 4 games. You know, I want to take Pittsburgh here. I know hockey, and I know it's a bad spot for them. I hate to say this as there's only 1 game, but I'm passing.
No, I think you can look sort of outside the lines of this game. You know, Ottawa played yesterday, losing in overtime to New Jersey. You look at the goalies today. It's Hoberg for Ottawa, who's confirmed. He's allowed like 4 goals in each of his last 3 games. 0.896 goals against average. He's playing a Penguins team that are 6-1. Their last 7 are averaging 3.86 goals a game. only allowing 2.43, and it's likely going to be Jerry in net, and he is having a phenomenal month. He's look at his run. He's won his last 4 games, 1.70 goals against average, 9.42 save percentage with a shutout, and since the middle of May, he's tied for second in wins. His goals against average since the middle of November, 1.74, and he's third in save percentage at 9.943. This is and they're playing an Ottawa team on the second half of a back-to-back, but a team who's also won 6-2 their last 9 on the road. So 8 of those obviously losses, a couple OT losses, and they're averaging 2.11 goals per game. The total is probably where it should be because they're probably expecting something along the lines of a 5-1 or 4-2 Pittsburgh win, which brings the Pittsburgh total into play. You can look at the team total for Pittsburgh over 3.5. You have to lay some juice. It's $1.55 right now, so you have to lay 155 to make.
Yeah, to get to 4 goals, dude, and laying the juice there, that does not seem like a good value bet to me.
It doesn't. If you think that obviously they're going to score more than the 4 goals, and that the Sens on probably a little weaker on the back of. On the second half of a back-to-back, then
I'd be careful on the back-to-back.
You're getting 165.
I'd be careful on the back-to-back. This Ottawa team's a bunch of 18-year-olds. I think they can handle it.
No, I get it, but the longer the season goes out and you're into the final, you never know what the teams are. One play that I will take is I will take Pittsburgh to win the first period. You're laying half a goal and you get plus 105 on your money. So anytime you can take Pittsburgh in a game where they're laying a big number to have the lead at the end of the first period is, and you're getting plus money, plus 105. I take that.
Guys, you're watching Puck Time. Carmine Bianco and the Prez, both of us found at WagerTalk.com. You can get a year of Carmine for $1,000 off, promo code CARM99. Carm, let's look at the 2 1 p.m. games tomorrow. New Jersey hosting Boston. Now, there's no lineup on this game, dude. There's no lineup on any of these games.
But I've got the live. I sent you the lines. I'll tell you right now.
I haven't looked.
The look-ahead line is okay. The look-ahead line is Boston's minus 182, New Jersey's plus 148. The total is 6, with the juice on the over at minus 119. So I'll likely be no more than 4 or 5 cents off on that line I just gave you. This is my line.
Okay, so with that said, you got to take Boston in regulation. They've won 3 in a row. They're playing good hockey, and they've just come off of a big losing streak. So it's not like they can't win 4 in a row. New Jersey zigzagging of late. They just beat Ottawa. They're playing better here, Carm, but not really good enough. There's a huge disparity of talent on the ice in this game. Boston in regulation for me.
Yeah, I think you're bang on there with Boston regulation. That line, that one I don't have, but it's likely
it'll be about minus 110, 115.
Yeah, you're right. $1.10, and yeah, you're right. After the Bruins went through that slump where they lost like I think 8 of 10 or 8 of 9. They strung 3 pretty good wins together, although a couple against the Sabres. But that win against Washington, a team that they've struggled against over the years, 7-3 at home. I think they start to string some wins together. I just don't see how, unless they have a really bad game or an off night, that New Jersey even competes with them. Devils, they've beaten the Devils twice this year already. They've played 3-0 in Boston, 5-1 in New Jersey. I think the same thing continues here. I think you're bang on with your assessment that take them in regulation time and don't pay the juice.
Carm, the other game I want to talk to you about, really sexy game. New York Islanders heading into Washington. My guess is the total is going to be 6. I had a 5% play.
No.
6.5?
No, go ahead.
I had a 5% play Saturday night on the over in the Washington game. Cashed that. Cashed my last 2 NHL 5% plays, so a little bit rolling there.
I got to give you kudos because that Washington and Caps game, on a lot of the sort of hockey forums that I see, people were talking about how they thought that was a a great play to take the under, and you were sort of like counterintuitive on that one, and you went the exact opposite, took the over, and the over cashed fairly early, second period, I believe.
Yeah, they got 5 goals in 10 minutes, so that's gonna help. Let's talk about tomorrow's game, dude. New York.
Washington 167 at home. Islanders are plus 137. The total is 5.5. 115 on the over. Juice wise.
Well, I like the over. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if I can get to the window on this game, though. I mean, right off the bat, 5.5 seems a bit low, but I mean, you don't want to play against the New York Islanders. This is one of the best teams in the league. They have lost 3 of their last 4 games, and they are playing a Washington team that just lost 6-4 to Carolina and lost 2 of 3. I'd like to take the Islanders here, Carm. I just don't think I can get there. But the Islanders are scoring more than people anticipated. They're not as low a scoring team as one would think. I lean on the over here, buddy.
Yeah, I understand your take on the over. The Islanders' defense of late has been atrocious. Allowing 5 goals to the Hawks, allowing Anaheim to score 6 goals, and then I think a few starts back they allowed 8. I think in one of the games, but they put in a fantastic defensive performance against the Wild yesterday, winning 3-1. I think it was a really good game. I think it's something that they can build on.
I released the New York Islanders yesterday at plus 105.
Not bad. It's this is one of those sort of weird ones where the road team has won the last 5 games, and they've sort of zigzagged through those 5. Yeah. So if you went strictly on that, you'd be looking at the Islanders plus 137 tonight on or tomorrow on the zig or the zag, whichever you want to look at it. But they've been low-scoring games: 2-1, 3-0, 3-1, 2-0, 4-1. Those are the last 5 scores of the last 5 games. If this line gets to 6, I would take the under here at 5.5. It's no play. I can't take the over at 5.5. I can't take the under at 5.5. If the line hits 6, I'll take the under. I may take a shot with the dog and take the Islanders. Plus 137 looks really attractive, considering I think that they're over that little blip, and maybe they've righted the ship. Trotz has them going in the right direction, and they get the win tomorrow night.
He's Carmine Bianco. I'm the Prez. That's puck time, boys. We are going to be back tomorrow. Carm will be joining us tomorrow. Are you good to do that?
I am good to
go. And hopefully Alex or Andrew. Thanks for watching, everybody. One quick last mention of another promo. I'm on a 7-1 NFL run. I went 4-1 yesterday, won my 5-star. I've won 4 of my last 5 stars. And I got another one coming up for you guys this weekend. My playoff package is $219. I took $100 off for you guys. Prez NFL 119, $119. You get all my NFL plays right through to the Super Bowl. Please take advantage of that. But if you're going to take advantage of any package we offer, Carm 999 is the one. Half price for a full season. Carm, you're the best, dude. Hope you have an incredible day.
Really appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
We'll speak to you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out The Betting Edge. Mark and I are going to do an NFL playoff preview and the final college football betting show of the year, which will be up Monday night with Dave Koken and Teddy Covers. Prez out.